Right, you're free to start whenever you feel like it. Yeah. Free to start whenever you feel like
Okay, hello.
it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 44. Good lord. So, who would like to go over the recap?
Um, I
Be shy now.
guess I can do it.
I heard you begging for it earlier. Don't be shy now.
Okay. The group continues their conversation with Kaihana, whose end goal is to defeat Fuelan and is creating potential parties to do so, and unfortunately has failed many, many times. So, after a lot of discussion, a lot of possibilities, a lot of lightly, I don't know if we're 100% gun co, that we will cooperate with Kaihana to defeat Fuelan. The first step, it being, we need to go to the town of Greyport in the hopes of finding the Circle of Iron sect there, finding a wizard who can can summon creatures from other worlds in order to find their hound of I want to say Tinala, but I think that's from a different D&D campaign. It starts with a T though. I know that.
Very close, yeah. Tindalos.
Tindalos. Okay. Tindalos, to secure a drop of its blood, so that way we can create an item to track down the spear of Fuelan. And so now we are off. On the process of being off, Jonah decides he is going to try and stop his alcoholism. And Clarity decides to cast the spell Nightmare on Hunter, and in the process, received the wrath of, oh gosh, I forgot it, the wizard we are looking for. And the wizard politely asks that she stops, and he will in turn not be aggressive toward our party. However, has opened an invitation for the following night to play chess. So she should she accept, which Clarity is very hesitant on. Yeah, that was the end of that session.
All right. Add a hero point. So you guys are about a day's travel left before you guys get to Greyport. Jonah, I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Here we go, guys.
It's on time.
I just want you guys to know that I just want to remind everyone that the alcohol was what was keeping Mr. King at bay, keeping him from talking to me. So have fun with that.
Mm-hmm. Your bestie.
It's
okay, Jonah, you'll roll well.
Okay.
Do you know me?
That's
14.
That's still pretty decent.
Yeah. So far, you spend most of your time cleaning your revolver to just keep yourself mind and hands busy to keep the whisperings of Mr. King at bay. But you do quite often find yourself really, really tempted to go into the dining car of the train, since there are quite a few decanters of alcohol available. but you are able to push through so far. Okay. So, Clarity,
Yes.
are you going to play chess with Egris or no?
I think I would like to decline.
Okay.
I am not interested in interacting with a man that we plan on murdering.
Okay.
Fair.
You don't want to become best friends with him?
Well, actually, I think Clarity would inform the party, and if they had any suggestions, except in the form of trying to figure out what they're up to, and of course of trying to avoid any deals or bets. But if the party was against it, she would also be against it. She's more inclined to say no, just because she doesn't want to leak any information as to, well, not intentionally leak any information as to what the party is doing, but she would defer to the party on what they would like for her to do. Or at least, let them know that it happened. And if they wanted to give their 2 cents on it, then yeah.
Well, we know that Hunter was teleported near him now. So that's good.
Isabel,
Fuck Egris. Yes.
how do you feel about the info that Clarity has given to the party that Egris has communicated with her and is requesting a game of chess?
She is mad, but she's also, part of her is also like being like, you know what? Let me play chess with him.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I've talked to him before.
I worry that if he can't control you via fear anymore, he could try to control you via other means. And I just don't want you to be hurt by him. But if that's what
That's
you want,
valid.
I can converse that to him.
I didn't think about other ways of controlling me. Don't quite remember anything he has on me, considering I was the only one not horrifically injured coming here. I mean, we can just let him not know. We could just keep it on the down low. I got my memories back. That way, when he tries to, I can go up and, slash him. Probably wouldn't be able to contain that if if I played chess with him.
That would be a fear of mine as well.
So
But
I say we just let him be.
I think that's a fine choice. I'm not sure how exactly he's going to try to contact me. I suppose it's via dreams, but...
Well, if he does... I don't know. Just kick him out of your dream.
I'm not sure if I have the capability to do that once I'm inside the dream, though. I suppose someone could wake me up, but the spell is still active.
Oh? Heard a pain.
I mean, do you want me to hang out nearby? It's not like I sleep. I can wake you up.
We can try that method. If that doesn't work, then I fear it might be one of those instances where we would need someone with dispel magic. If he is a great and powerful wizard, it's possible he'd just cast it again, so...
I mean, I don't
I thought that spell required you to be asleep to do it. Can you just, I don't know, stay up for a little bit? Take a nap during the day?
I guess that's true. I could do that. Alright. I guess that's what I will do, is I will just nap a bit in the day and stay up at night.
Okay.
We can try to plan for future possibilities, since we will be arriving at your hometown tomorrow, Jonah. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, never better. He's still cleaning his gun.
Okay.
He's fine.
Okay. So, Clarity, since you are trying to stay awake, I'd say this is... Yeah, I guess this is more willpower to stay awake. So please make me a... Yeah, wisdom saving throw seems to be appropriate.
Okay. I mean, the idea was
Right.
to nap it during the daytime, so it
Yeah.
shouldn't be a problem at night. Okay.
Yeah. The
Could
idea
I
is
give
like
her-
trying to not doze off, because if you doze off and fall asleep, then you're in trouble. But it's just like willpower throughout the night. It's not a very high DC. I'd say like a DC 10 should be fine.
Wisdom saving
Right.
throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I give her advantage? Oh, never mind. She doesn't need it. Could I give her advantage by like playing cards with her or something?
Yeah. I'd say that'd be fine, and that would easily make it much more pleasant during the night. So yeah, you stay awake after taking a bit of a nap during the afternoon. However, when morning hits and the city walls are in sight, Clarity, you are tired. Like, while the nap did help, you're just like, ugh. A little grouchy, a little irritable, and like sounds and lights are a little more obnoxious than normal from the lack of sleep. but I would say you don't suffer any other effects. So, Greyport. While you guys can see Greyport off in the distance, as you guys are slowly traveling towards it, you definitely smelled it first. It was some weird stink that you thought was maybe an animal or something rotting in the plains, in the grasslands. But no, every mile you guys get closer, the smell gets more and more repulsive. The smell of oily, rotting fish, decaying wood, and spoiled water casks fill your nostrils. The city itself is a ramshackle set of buildings that seem to be from recycled and cannibalized other building parts. Not a single building has a unified color or design. Seems to be patchwork on top of patchwork on top of patchwork over the years, leading to somehow creating almost skyscraper-like buildings that keep trying to elevate themselves above the thickening, visible stink ahead of you. A new thing that has been added to the city, though, for Jonah, is that there is a very apparent wall made out of bits of scrap metal, wood, and even a few ship parts that seem to encircle the entirety of the city.
It's not normal.
The smell or what else?
The wall. Generally, you don't get much dangerous animals around Greyport. What with the smell and the amount of people, they tend to stay away. And generally, they don't get any problems from corporations and whatnot. Not worth getting involved. Hard to imagine needing a proper wall around the city.
Okay.
It's possible it's to keep something in.
What could be kept inside?
Mm-hmm. We are looking for a hound. No, but I suppose it would know how to... I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the hound can get out of walls.
Yeah, it's a very intellectual creature.
So, just to double check on some stuff, you guys weren't looking for the Hound of Tyndalos yet. Kaihana was working on a spell to summon one, so you guys were killing time and looking for the farm that has the blue pearls that you guys are looking for.
Okay.
To try and either figure out if the supply is coming through here, if so, to cut it off. The hound is a problem for later.
Okay.
Yep. Just wanted to clear.
We're seeing if the blue bloods are the ones supplying the
Circle.
gems, and if not, where they're getting them.
Yep.
So that we can stop it.
So, standing in front of you guys is the wall. From what you guys can see, traveling down the loosely main road from the mainland to Greyport, there doesn't appear to be any gate, and the wall is 60 foot high, comprising of stone, wood, and steel in various different pieces and parts.
Does it look like someone's guarding the gate in?
Roll me a perception check.
I'm supposedly good at these. I'm very good at these. 25.
Go, Jonah.
I want to know their
Miss.
social security number.
Okay, well, their social security number is 5. Give me a second.
Just 5. They just got them here.
Okay.
Well, they're not in numerical order anymore.
Okay. So you don't see anyone guarding any gates, per se, although you can't really tell where a gate would be or a door. That would take an investigation check to examine stuff. However, since the wall doesn't go all the way up to the tops of the roofs, you are able to see a handful of individuals who are going in loose patrols and seem to be going from like rooftop to rooftop, keeping an eye on things. They haven't seen you guys yet, but if you don't find a hiding spot soon, you will be in view of one of the patrols coming around.
Do they look like blue bloods?
Did they have any sort of uniform?
Not so much uniform, but they would generally wear something blue
Okay.
to denote them. So
Yeah, so these guys would definitely have that shade of blue as part of their cloaks to try and like hide them, which it's working fairly well because of the pollution from the city and the general color of the buildings, kind of a gray color. They would be very hard to spot from the ground.
I'll stop our party and say, all right, we need to get somewhere hidden. I got blue bloods on the lookout.
Okay.
Well, that's not great.
Okay. Then I would like everyone to make a stealth check for me.
Yeah, I'm great at those.
26.
Do I have anything? I don't.
I'm not the worst.
No, I've got no way to help anybody. Sorry.
You're fine.
Okay.
So,
So, Jonah and Gleb finding a few bits of rock to be able to hide behind while coming up with a plan to get over the walls or through something. Unfortunately, Clarity and Isabella take a little bit longer to find somewhere to hide for the moment. And I'd say, Jonah, with your previous perception check, you can see that one of the guards on the rooftops, the lookouts, spots the two of them, seems to crouch down next to like a chimney, and seems like they pulled something out of their cloak before then descending behind the wall and out of view.
All right, Clarity, what do we do?
Well, I...
Keep in mind they saw you too.
Okay.
Fuck.
Well, what is typically their approach after seeing somebody? Or no, I guess this patrol is new.
Yeah,
What
the
are
blue
we coming
bloods,
to town?
they ain't like this normally. I mean, they kind of run the town, but they're a gang. They're not.
Hmm.
I guess, would you say this is daytime?
Yes.
And how far away are they?
Couple hundred feet.
Okay. I think, I would try if I can,
You guys must have. I know people around here. Hopefully, they're still around here, but I could play a part.
I'm gonna start to dig a small hole and then like fill it back up in case they come by.
Okay.
Just so I can make the excuse I shit in the forest.
Do I remember anybody who like had family that was away that didn't live in Greyport who would probably be dead by now?
As far as I can remember, I think most people who lived in Greyport didn't really leave very often, so that would be relatively rare. But make me a history check. See if you remember anyone.
17.
Let's see. I think there probably was a merchant family who had left for like a wedding or something, but they never really came back in. No one knows what happened to them.
Do I know anyone, like what they looked like, potentially? They're probably
Yeah,
pretty.
they were fairly average. Not a very well-known merchant family. Let's say we'll go with the Browns.
Okay.
They didn't really have much. Most of their ships were old hand-me-down or like used ships, and so they didn't have a whole lot of good fortune and finances. But because of this wedding that was happening, there was a possibility that they would get some extra money coming in. And so there was a bit of hubbub about them leaving about this wedding. But again, nobody ever came back, so nobody knows what happened to them.
To someone from the family, but looking a little older and a little more down on his luck, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Using my
If you-
disguised self.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you wanna, give me some traits of this family, I can also disguise self.
Let's see. As for like their appearance, and they were very much so similar to the rest of Greyport. Not really the most healthy looking individuals, and attempting to look more wealthy, more posh by wearing more ornate clothing. But once again, anyone in Greyport would go, yes, they're people of Greyport. Anyone from the outside would look at them kind of going, that is a really colorful looking hobo. What is going on?
Do I know if somebody from the Brown family was getting married, or were they just attending?
It was someone in their family getting married. They were marrying into a more wealthy family.
Okay. I will turn into the person getting married.
Okay.
And I'll give Clarity the description of the person they were marrying, and we can make it look like a homecoming, and they're finally ready to start setting up in the city again.
Okay.
Okay.
And the other two can be our bodyguards.
Okay.
And in that case, I'll be actually, like, looking like
Yeah.
I'm wearing proper clothing.
Okay. Make me a history check with disadvantage to try and remember the name of the man who was getting married.
Oh, fuck. I'll hero point that. And guidance, could I do that, or?
Do you have guidance?
I do.
Then yes.
My Book of Shadows.
12.
Okay.
That's 10 now.
Disadvantage 10.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
All right. So 10. You get the DC. So, it was Obadiah Brown who was the one who was getting married. But nobody else in the city knows who they were getting married to, other than someone wealthier than the Browns.
Say, just look fancy.
Look fancy. All right.
I'll turn into Obadiah, in, like, not super high class, but, like, better than middle class clothing.
Okay. So, turning into Obadiah Brown, you gain a couple of inches, but then immediately lose them to slouching to maintain the poor posture. Your neat hair is now replaced by a balding head with a slightly nicer toupee on top that doesn't quite sit right due to how kind of sweaty Obadiah was. But clothing being more uniform in color and in style, but still not the most wealthy. The disguise is complete.
And I guess he'll mention to make sure that Clarity looks relatively similar, because they did see her before.
Yes.
Hiding.
Yeah. Probably. Clarity, I think, is probably wearing a cloak of sorts, so she can keep that over her outfit. But I think the under portion of it will try to match her her quote unquote spouse.
Okay.
And then of course she would try to replicate a person matching her figure and her portions, since they did see her from a distance. Yeah.
Okay. So, disguise is equipped. What's you guys' next move?
I think we just post up for a little bit and sort of, like, act as if we're kind of just, like, hanging out, but we're just happen to be out of their vision. And if they come close, we can just start discussing why there's a wall around the city.
Mm-hmm.
But generally just be like, oh, we got off the road because we didn't want to block it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna finish patting the ground from the hole I dug.
Yeah. It doesn't take too much longer after you guys have donned your disguises before there is a small door that appears in the wall, because like a section of it that you thought was bolted into the wall opens outward, and you can see that there are a couple of what look to be town's guard poking their heads out at the lot of you.
I'll wave.
Okay. Waving, 3 of them come over. They've got really ununiformed uniforms on. Bits of like the breastplate and pauldrons are from different sets of armor, sized differently. Not quite fully setting on their bodies. But the one thing that they do have that is uniformed between all of them and kept in much nicer order are their beaver fur hats. Very reminiscent of, what is it? The kind of hats that the British Royal Guards have, like those big, tall, fuzzy hats. Kind of like that, but not nearly as large. It definitely sticks out as part of their uniform, which is something relatively common as a fashion sense in Greyport. Those who can afford anything made out of beaver pelts are considered to be much wealthier than those around them, and any who have it take very good care of them. The guards get closer, and one of them, seemingly the leader, with a pair of small spectacles and an equally small mustache, steps forward. Who are you, and what brings you to the city of Greyport?
Greetings, my name is Obadiah Brown.
Really, a Brown Shipping Corporation? I thought you all left the city and something dreadful happened.
No. We got
Dreadful.
tangled. You call my wife dreadful, sir?
Oh, I meant no disrespect, sir, but last we heard, it had been almost 5 years since you and your family left the city. We had thought something had befallen all of you.
No, my dear wife, we were helping with a project getting off the ground. I was hoping to come back and have some conversations with some movers and shakers in Greyport and see if we can expand
Well, it'll be
our
quite
company
nice
back
to have,
into the city.
It'll be quite nice to have your illustrious company working in the city once again. Unfortunately, in your time away, the facilities that your father had have fallen into disrepair, but I'm sure someone as... He kind of just looks you up and down. Well off. Will be able to bounce back quite quickly.
Yes, I am.
He gives you a smile that, while it looks like he's smiling out of politeness, it's absolutely not hiding the fact that he has an incredible disdain for you. And in doing so, it shows off a row of very terribly maintained teeth. Quite a few missing spots. Very much so just kind of a, like, due to the distance, you can't, but you can absolutely see that if you were close to him, his breath would smell terrible. Well, then, welcome back to Greyport. I do wish you and your future endeavors well, and hopefully this city is not too displeasing to your bride.
No,
Uh,
the fashion is actually quite interesting. I love these pelts that seem to become in fashion in the city.
Roll me a charisma check on that one.
Oh, okay. I'm scared. uh,
Like persuasion or just charisma?
Just flat charisma.
Flat charisma. All right.
Okay.
Pretty good.
With that, he is absolutely beaming, smiling ear to ear as he rubs a hand over the beaver pelt hat that he has. Oh, I thank you. I comb it every day to make sure it keeps all the lice out.
Yes, it looks like it's very well properly taken care of. Actually, I'm curious, what sort of establishment would happen to hold such a refined quality of clothes such as this?
Well, at
We
the
have to open your hair, right?
moment, the establishment that I got this from was the Bonnie Buffin in town. Yes, they sell only the highest quality furs. But enough of that. Let's get you in out of the dreadful air out here. It smells a bit too normal, naturey. With that, they politely but enthusiastically usher you guys beyond the wall and into the city itself. I would like everyone to make me a constitution check, please.
Not a Constitution saving throw.
Nope, just a check.
Oh shit.
Is this resisting the smell of
Yes.
the place? Would I need to, since I grew up here?
Yes, because you've been gone for a while.
Oh,
Natural
19.
1 for a
19.
6.
Just like the day I left.
Aww.
Team?
Look, I'm sorry. I accidentally rolled a save. It wasn't 18 before this, okay? It's just always
So, Clarity and Isabel, after entering into the beyond the city walls and the door being closed and locked behind you, you have roughly 5 seconds of, oh wow, this place isn't nearly as bad as it looked on the outside. You take your first breath in. It is a mixture of rotting cheese, decay fish, and something akin to spoiled vinegar somehow. And when you take a breath in, you can smell and taste it. It burns at your eyes, and the two of you immediately start retching.
Just like my aunt's haggis.
Apologize. I must apologize. He's like, kind of like getting them under control. My compatriot and my wife have not come back or have not visited before.
It's quite understandable. Besides, I hear that it's quite fashionable now that vomiting does wonders for the figure. I myself, however, as he pats his unfortunately shaped body, have no such need of such luxuries.
You are looking like you're doing well for yourself.
I'd like to try to compose myself.
Clarity, it takes a minute to stop your body from convulsing in such a manner, and as you try to compose yourself, you stand up, attempting to act the position that you're in, and you take a breath again to try and kind of explain away the problem before you feel another wave of nausea hit you again.
I would like to politely apologize for that up front. You see, I have been feeling a bit under the weather. Honey, it's possible I might need to see about taking one of those tests or visiting the doctors while we're here to see how our little one is doing.
Yes, of course, of course. Is Doctor insert name of doctor in area still around?
No. He died of tetanus a few years ago. But I'm sure that there's his apprentice is doing well with the business.
Oh, that's just horrible. I did always tell him to make sure that he always kept his instruments so clean, but he never worried about the rust on any of the other things in there.
No, it's unfortunate, but these things happen. Now then, if you'll excuse us, we have to go about our patrols again, as he gives a ridiculous bow, and then off to...
Might I ask one more question before you leave? My husband was actually telling me on the way here that these walls weren't here before. Is something going on in the city that we should possibly be concerned about?
Oh, no. See, these walls were put to keep the locals, the others, from coming into the city. It seems that Mayor Miriam was quite displeased with the fact that on our previous attempts at best city in the Empire had failed so badly that they put us a wall to keep them out from giving us any more terrible reviews.
Mayor Miriam?
Yes. Once a despiteful and vile member of the community as the gang leader of the Blue Bloods. She has since reformed and started to turn this town around. As you can see, no more absolute zeros on our city record, and on top of that, she has reduced pollution by 2%.
Wonderful. She sounds like a very smart young lady.
Indeed. Now then, if you'll excuse me and the boys,
Yes.
I think we should head off to the pub. After doing such a wonderful day's work, I think having a few beers might be good for us.
Yes, have a
Course.
proper rest, and thank you for the welcome.
And here, for your assistance and entertaining our questions, and I will give him a single gold piece.
Sir, I am absolutely flattered. However, it is a crime to bribe the guards or to tip them in any manner, as he takes the gold piece and puts it into his pocket.
Of course, I would never mean to do so. I just happen to pay for a couple rounds in advance for you.
Well then, we are very, very thankful for that, and we'll look forward to even more riches that you bring to the city.
And we will turn away and walk away as if no money exchanged hands.
Yep.
I think I'll say out loud so that way they can overhear. Darling, you know the customs in other cities may not necessarily be a part of the culture here. We must be careful. And it seems things have changed a lot since you've last been here. We will need to relearn the culture.
As we're walking away, Isabella has plucked her nose and is just a mouth breather at this moment.
While
you don't want to do that.
plugging
You
your-
can taste it.
While plugging your nose does help you with the smell, and breathing through your mouth as little as possible, you are still able to taste the fish and the rotting cheese in the air.
Man, this is really like my aunt's haggis.
Is there a way for me to use the spell Prestidigitation to try to make, like, I guess the air around me a bit more palatable?
You would have to be casting it to such a frequency that you would actually start to get exhaustion points to counteract the
Okay.
smell of the city. It is
It was saying it-
it is legitimately an overwhelming, noxious smell. There is perhaps one spell that could work. I think it's the air bubble from the Spelljammer,
Okay.
because that just gives you a pocket of air around your head. I'd be leaning into potentially something like water breathing might help too. Just of how bad
No,
it is.
It's fine.
Just breathe through your skin. Problem solved.
Not everyone can
Like
do
Gleb-
that.
I feel like Gleb is fine.
Gleb's just like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This place isn't half bad. There's flavor and texture to the air here. It's very interesting.
That's what we'll call
Derives nutrition from a walk.
Oh, everywhere Gleb goes, it's a little bit nicer. Eh. Oh, God. I know I did this to myself, but...
Isabella's like plugging her nose, she's like being like, why did my aunt have to have bad haggis? This is just like when she makes it. The taste is still there.
we have haggis here too.
Is it actually? I hope it's not like my aunt's, because this is what my aunt does. I don't
Oh,
know
it's
why
made-
she thought. I don't know
Oh, they
why she
make it
thought
with
blue
fish.
cheese. Haggis is from a pig intestine.
Well, here it's fish skin with fish in it.
That ain't haggis.
No, it's hack, not hag. Hack, like the...
Yeah, the haggis. Yeah, it's haggis.
Okay, so now that you guys are within the city, where is your next destination with Jonah leading? Since the streets have changed a little bit, but not to the part where you don't know where you are. It's more like, oh, that building used to be blue. Now it's yellow. Interesting.
I'm gonna now that I'm out of view of them, I'm probably gonna drop Obadiah look. Because I don't want to look too wealthy walking around the city.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put like my hood or like pull my hat down and hope that changed eye color and like quite a few years of not the best living have turned me into
Yeah,
a different look. Yeah.
I'd say the only people who would recognize you would be any of the higher rank of the Blue Bloods, but they'd have to take like a while of looking you over at close range.
Yeah.
Because you
Then
left when
probably-
you were like, what, 13, 14?
He left. No, he left like 3 or 4 years ago. But he's
Okay.
also been eating proper food since then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
and-
less sickly looking.
Yeah,
So-
I'm just trying to think of, do I know a place like a nicer inn here that they could tolerate?
No, there's nothing nice or tolerable here. But since you did come in under the name of the Browns, you could go to their old office and probably stay there rent free.
Well, I can't look like them for more than an hour.
Yeah.
I can only cast disguise self once.
Well, there's also the fact that the Browns aren't there. You know that. Yeah. You could just go there. and stay there without having to pay. Unless you are wanting to go to an inn.
I would say he would want to go to an inn just in case that guy comes around looking for Obadiah and he finds Jonah instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So making your way, you probably head to the nicest inn available, which would be near the wharf. Probably due to the fact that the salt air is nicer than everything near the city walls. Okay. What is everyone's passive perception?
21.
19.
12.
11.
Okay. So, Jonah, you easily are able to pick out that you guys have picked up a tail. It seems one of the individuals that were on the rooftops who were watching around the city and spot you guys before you guys came in. One of them seems to have been following you guys, hopping between buildings, rooftop to rooftop. Being very quiet about it, but you, with your ridiculous passive perception, you're able to pick them out from other pedestrians.
I guess I'll have us turn a corner. And then, would I notice this before I drop the Obadiah disguise?
It would have been a little bit after you had dropped the disguise, but probably not like during dropping. It's more of like you guys are moving through the city streets, and every now and then, turning around, you see that shadow following you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have us turn a corner and then I'll wait around the corner for them.
Okay. I would like everyone to make a stealth check for me, please.
Stealth.
Because
Yeah,
that
that's-
last time.
Yeah, that worked out great.
Oh, that's a
Actually, that worked out.
31.
Okay, buddy.
Natural 20? Jesus Christ.
31. I cease existence.
This is us like trying to get lost in crowds and turning corners and stuff, right? Not hiding
Yeah.
in this
Obo,
alleyway.
may I bargain with you here? With a 31 stealth, can it be we turn the corner and then I drop the Obadiah disguise and just walk around as just a normal person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
okay.
think if I see Jonah drop the Obadiah disguise, I too will drop my disguise.
Okay.
Okay.
So, the two of you dropping your disguises as you turn into a corner down an alley to try and drop to get away from the one that's been following you guys, the tail. Yeah, you guys seem to have been able to escape view pretty well. Waiting a bit, looking around, you seem to have lost the tail.
Where to next?
The inn is, I think, what Jonah was talking about getting us to go to.
It's probably better if we get situated.
Okay.
All right.
So, keeping a low profile and with a bit more haste, you guys get to the inn. Let's call it the Oily Sardine.
Delicious.
once you guys get in, it is it's a much cleaner smell than the outside. However, it's still um, a smell you can taste, but instead of it being many different things, it's pretty much fish and fish oil smells. And not nearly as rotten, but definitely just that gross fishy smell.
This place is the best inn in the entire city. Take note of the fact that it doesn't smell like death. That's mostly the reason why it's the best inn in the city.
I can deal with fish smell.
I think it's the other scent behind the fish smell that's really causing me trouble.
Look, my aunt used to make haggis with blue cheese. I don't know why.
Blue cheese is pretty popular around here.
As that is the most easy cheese to make for them.
Yeah, but
They
you
just
don't
leave
want to
cheese
put it
around
in.
for a bit, turns blue. You just shave off the fuzzy bits. You're good.
Yeah, but you really don't want it in a pig intestine when some of the digestive juices are still there.
Oof.
Yeah.
So, after getting in to the oily sardine and taking a seat to kind of just relax a bit with the less painful smells, you guys can see around that most of the patrons here are of the sailor variety. Lots of not necessarily burly, but definitely more muscled individuals than the rest of the town. Plenty with tattoos all over their body. Loose-fitting caps. Not the nicest of shirts. And definitely reeking of sour body odor. But they all seem to be quite happily drinking and feasting. And not paying any of you guys any mind.
Hold on the counter. How much for a room?
5 copper a night.
5 copper a night. How many rooms you got open?
We got 1, 2, 3, 3.5 rooms open.
3.5. Who are we getting stuck with the half?
Right about now, it's Big Mike.
No, fuck that. All right, we're taking the 3. Taking the other 3.
As he talks about Big Mike, you hear a bunch of the sailors get really rowdy and just kind of, it's a Big Mike, as they're toasting. And you can see that there is a halfling on the table whose belly is the same size as the rest of his body. So he seems to be about 2 halflings wide. But still not quite as tall as a regular person.
I'll take 3 of the rooms. And,
Alright.
Yeah. Do I know if haggling is...
Haggling works at the other places. For here, not so much. Mostly because this is the nicest inn around. And if you try haggling, they'll just kick you out. Because it's like, if you can't afford it, go somewhere else. But
Okay.
that said, compared to the rest of the Empire, these prices are extremely low.
Yeah, I
As
just
is
want
the
to
quality.
Yeah, I just wanted to fit in. He's like,
No,
okay,
not
well,
so
I should
much-
probably haggle.
Haggling,
Most places,
not
but-
here. Here it's more of a... You don't haggle for the prices, but you don't overpay for the prices. Because when you overpay or tip, that's when people go, a big spender, and mark you as a target.
Yeah. I put down 15 copper pieces and like, how much for a round for my less than acclimated friend?
That'll be about 3 copper.
Is he bullshitting me? Is
He
this
is
man
not
bullshitting me?
He's not bullshitting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the stay at the inn is more expensive than the beer.
No, he was just like 4 drinks for 3 copper. No. Yeah.
Yeah, so for 4 drinks, 3 copper, are you paying for that or no?
Yeah, he does. He
All right.
gets...
So
Oh wait, no, never mind. I don't get one for myself.
Not one for yourself.
Actually,
okay, so
I also will not.
We'll
take one.
Well, he wasn't asking. He's just coming over with them for everybody. Oh wait, he knows that Clarity doesn't drink. I get 3.
So getting 3 mugs, he takes 3 mugs out from under the bar. 2 of them are still a bit wet, and one of them has a sizable chunk of moss growing out of the side. And then he picks up a bucket, goes to the large keg behind him, and fills that up and hands that to you.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, he'll put down one in front of a mug in front of Isabella, Gleb, and Madrash, I would guess. Would also be here in spirit.
So yeah, since Madrash is here in spirit, I'd say roll me a d20.
You don't want that. Two.
Okay. So, you get the mugs, you guys sit down back at the table with your bucket of grog and your 4 mugs. Instinctively, you have dunked in your mug, set it down in front of you, and just kind of...
I only took 3.
Took 3? Yeah, so like
three
instinctively
mugs, one for
you
the
do
people
this.
other than me.
You have the mug in front of you. You're holding onto the handle. You haven't lifted it off the table, and you're just staring at it. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 10.
$21. I'll slide it over to Isabel.
Yeah, you're staring at it for a while. You can hear the whispering in the back of your mind. Go on, take a sip. It's fine. As you kind of just resist the urge and push the mug to Isabel.
Isabel slams it back.
Okay. Please make me a Constitution save DC 5. It doesn't taste nearly as bad as you were expecting, but you also weren't expecting to have to chew your beer. There are bits of you don't want to know in it, and definitely quite a bit of it has settled to the bottom of the mug. It has a very grainy and kind of oatmeal texture to it.
And not the worst one I've had.
All right. Anyone else partaking of the fine libations of this establishment?
Nope.
I'm all good.
Okay.
That stuff on the bottom would probably be like a delicacy for Gleb. I'm just saying.
Nope.
Yeah. If anyone would like to, they may attempt an intelligence check to figure out what's going on with their beer.
Sure, why not?
I know better.
wanna know all the secrets.
18!
18. After taking another mouthful and analyzing what you're chewing, it seems that they have missed one key step in their fermentation process, and that is filtering out the grains that they fermented. It's all kind of stuck to the bottom of it. However, it's probably for the best due to the extra bits of nutrition it could add. While it does make it much more of an interesting flavor, it is by far probably one of the healthier beers around, just because of that.
Isabel just looks at it and is like, Jonah, it wasn't lying saying you could eat this, Gleb. This is just the grain.
Nope, I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. I think I'll be okay.
Okay. So, is there anything else you guys are doing aside from Isabel being the only one to drink the bucket beer? Or you guys wanting to order any food or eavesdrop on any conversations?
I want to take in the area and sort of get a general understanding of how everything's playing out right now.
Okay, 1 second.
While you're checking that out. So we got 3 rooms. Oh, go ahead.
I'd say for that, I would roll an investigation check.
1.
Okay. You're not able to pick up too much because the group of sailors are currently playing Toss the Drunk Halfling between them, and it is very, very boisterous.
Three rooms here. How do we want to split that up?
I can sleep
Oh.
wherever.
Does anyone want to sleep alone?
I don't sleep.
I can sleep wherever. I just squish myself into your bed. It's fine.
I mean, weren't you offering to watch Clarity in case of the guy being creepy with dreams?
I mean, that depends on her. I'm not going to barge into her room.
Well, what do you think?
I'm not sure how persistent he is, but I suppose if I go to bed and he enters my dreams, then I suppose we could probably switch up the layout of the rooms. But, I mean, typically our rooming situation would be you two together, and Midrash would usually want a room on his own.
I mean,
I'm going to tell you right now, he's persistent considering, I don't know, I didn't get the answers he liked and he killed my friend in front of me.
Glad you can have your own room. I don't need a room. I can just stay up.
Oh. All right. Oof.
think I'll try to sleep on my own for tonight. Well, with if you're okay with Isabella.
Yeah.
If he ends up showing up in my dreams tonight, then we can talk about switching
it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Worst case, I can try to have my little one wake me up.
That works.
I will say this. When I was knocked out, if your little one was talking to me, it did not come across while it came across his nightmares.
Either way, we need to figure out what's going on. Leader of the Blue Bloods is now mayor of the city, which is interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a bit of curveball into things, huh?
Definitely.
I mean, it's easier to control a city and make blind of certain activities if you can control what information goes in and out. So it's not surprising that that's the route they would like to go. Very boisterous of them, but there are advantages to it.
Sailed in and everything, and get in your rooms. I'll put like the room keys down if they have room keys.
Yeah, there's keys.
Yeah, I'll put the 3 keys down. There's something I need to check out. But
Is there anyone you want to go with you, Jonah?
I think I'm fine.
Are you sure? I
Okay.
don't mind having morality come with you if something small. You didn't come out, or what you said didn't come through if you were responded.
I was just rolling a D6. I could have just flipped a coin. I have one right here. Yeah, I'll take my little buddy there then. He picks up morality like a cat. Puts him on his shoulder.
Yeah, that does make me feel a little better.
Well, this is your home court, so whatever. If you say it's easier, I trust you.
Well, I mean, this whole not getting caught thing is my whole specialty, and I can become invisible.
True.
Yeah, that's valid.
Either way, you guys get settled in. I'll get back with you in just a little bit. I'm gonna leave the tavern. The inn.
Okay.
As a player, I'll be right back.
Okay.
No, take us with you.
Ew, no.
It's against US, it's against US!
Against US.
You can video it, but not audio, just saying.
I think even audio, if I'm not mistaken. No?
Plenty of
People
screw it up.
have forgot to mute their headset mics when going to the bathroom. It's been hilarious.
That's my nightmare fuel, dude.
That's why I
Is
have
it,
my
like-
microphone not attached to my head.
Can you imagine you have like a wireless headset? You just hear people say, "You're unmuted. You're unmuted. You're unmuted. You're unmuted."
Yeah, it'd be hilarious. It's like they muted the headset but didn't mute the mic. It's like, oh no. Okay. So, Jonah, where are you headed?
I want to go 2 places. I want to go to the graveyard, and I want to go to the tavern that me and my sister used to live at.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check just to avoid any of the watchers.
Another natural 1, 2 in a row. For 12.
Okay. Which place were you going to first?
Graveyard.
Graveyard. Okay. So, getting to the graveyard, you are. Let's see. The graveyard has never been in a decent amount of care. It's always been pretty overgrown with various weeds and other plants. There are quite a few more headstones now than the last time you were here. But it doesn't take you very long to weave between them and find what you're looking for.
Second. Yeah. I am going to go and find 3 graves. And I'm just going to sit down for a little bit in front of the graves. Same place that I fell asleep at a couple years ago.
Okay.
Did you wash your hands?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Okay. So, which 3 graves are you at?
That would be... there are 2 graves that are right next to each other. And then 1 grave that is next to them, but slightly farther apart.
Okay.
A couple's grave and a single. On the farthest to the left is Harris Sharp. The next to Judith Sharp. Which dates their births, and otherwise is completely blank. Though Harris Sharp's grave is decorated by some insignias that mark him as part of the army. He is, though they've probably worn away from time quite a bit. And the one that he's sitting directly in front of is a slightly smaller grave. Has same thing, date of birth to date of death, and a name, but it is much, much less fancy. It's basically just a slab of stone with some inscribing in it, and it just says Frida Sharp. And it marks her as being, I believe, at the time, 15 years old.
Okay.
You can just sit there for a moment, kind of take in the spirits around him, and probably sit there and hope that he could see any of their ghosts, but they just aren't there. You can just spend an hour or 2 there.
Okay. Grabbing notes and stuff.
And stuff.
You hear a sound echoing between the tombstones, getting closer. The sound of a wooden cane against the cobblestone. Well, well, well. Back to where it all began for us. Eh, Jonah?
Mr. Kane, that's the name?
Indeed. I see that you've attempted to stop drowning me out with the bottle. It is quite nice to be able to talk more like this. So,
I was told
since
I
we're
was
back
supposed
in
to kick
town-
your ass.
oh, you can try kicking it another day. But since we're back in town, are we here for revenge? He says as a wicked smile spreads across his distorted face. A smile that's wider than his head is. Come
Here
now.
for information.
Information? Oh, we already have plenty of that. We already know who's the one at fault here. We already know who you need to take down. And they even elected her mayor. That makes it so much easier. All you have to do is walk into town hall, pull out your revolver, point it between her eyes, and let go of the trigger. Come on now. He kneels down, pulls your hand out with the revolver, and kind of like mockingly points it at his head. Come on. It's gonna be so easy and feel so good to get revenge for your poor sister.
And just sits there for a moment before he rips his hand away. I decide what I shoot.
No,
Not you.
Haven't you just wanted to let go of all these rules you put in front of yourself? Just live life a little bit? I know I have. Stuck as your shadow for all these years. And all I can do is whisper at you. But now you're sober. So let's have some fun.
I don't deserve fun.
His frown immediately just rotates. Literally, like, clockwise rotate until it turns into a frown. Ugh, come on. Even a sourpuss like you can have fun. You're not drinking anymore. That's not fun anymore. So come on. Let's go out on the town. Rough up a few criminals. Feel good about ourselves. Do some real justice. Make a difference.
He'll stand. Put his gun away. I have somewhere I need to go. And it's nowhere near criminals.
Such a shame. Trying to find somewhere in a city full of despots. And you're looking for a place where there is no crime. That's never gonna happen because you'll always be near yourself. Just remember, you are also a murderer. And he will slowly disappear like fog in the morning sun. So, off to the next spot. Your home, yes?
I don't know if Clarity is looking through and spying on me, but I don't know if Mr. King would show up in the eyes of morality. Would he?
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Clarity, are you spying?
Clarity, I think, sent morality as like a if something happens, get in contact with us. But she has learned her lesson and is trying to respect Jonah's homecoming. So she'll try not to unless like it's been a really long time and she's a little concerned, but it doesn't sound like it's been that long, so she won't peek.
It's been a couple hours, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I will go to an old, dilapidated tavern. I don't know if you have this all like prepped up or not.
Mostly just freeballing it.
An old, dilapidated tavern, and I'll sort of like walk around the back of it and look to hop the fence to get at where I used to stay, an old, basically a garden shed.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still there. The inn itself has pretty much been picked clean. There's only a few supporting beams and other bits of timber holding together the skeleton of the building. The bits of wood that are still there are mostly waterlogged and rotting, so not really of any use. But the shed is still there, mostly hidden from a bunch of weeds overgrowing it and covering it mostly, aside from like a bit of the top. But unless you knew what you were looking for, you wouldn't really notice it. So yeah. Do you wish to go inside or no?
Had beds, much as layers of blankets that they would sleep on, and the lack of furniture. And I'm gonna sort of just walk over into the far corner, lean down, and pull up like two old boards that you would have been loose before the before it got this bad, but now I would assume they just kind of just come right up without any effort.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start sweeping away some dirt and stuff to get at our old stash where we used to keep our more important items.
Yep.
Just inside is like a couple things left by their parents. The engagement ring that his father proposed to his mother with, his father's medals, an old picture in a frame of the two of them when somebody with a camera came through town and took a picture of them and gave it to him. I guess the whole reason he came here, he never looked in it before he left, so I guess he wants to see if his sister left anything behind in there before everything happened.
Yeah. Everything is where it was in the stash. Luckily, it was all sealed up, so it didn't take any damage from any moisture or other erosion. Yeah, but it's all there.
I'll take this stuff and sort of just put them away in my pockets and linger on the picture for a little bit before just tucking it away. That's all he came here for. Nothing left.
So, as you are looking at the picture and before putting it away, taking a few moments longer to just look at it and remember, your keen ears pick up on a wet crunch that slowly gets closer. Not towards the shack that you're in right now, but closer to the remains of the inn. Heavy mechanical crunching as the mud, dirt, and other bits of debris give way to something heavy. A mechanical voice calls out, "If he comes by around here, let me know immediately. The missus doesn't want him interfering with anything. He already probably knows too much. And if any of his friends are sniffing about, well, you know what to do."
Invisibility on myself.
Okay.
And I'll sort of just peek out of the doorway to see what's going on.
Okay. So, taking a peek to look out, you see something that...
Oh, and I'll like find like a hole in the wall or something, and I'll like push morality out and say, "Go find your mom. Go home."
Okay. So, looking out, you see a very large individual with a heavy cloak and cowl covering most of his body. But what you can see are metallic boots and hands that stick out from the hood and cloak. And underneath, you see two burning red eyes. The voice, while being somewhat robotic, is familiar to you. Roll me a history check.
Or the player knows. Jonah does not. Also, is that another nat 1 on the right?
Yeah.
Jesus
You might want to
Christ.
refresh roll 20. It's not happy with you. But it also seems very fitting for quitting alcohol and going back to Trauma Town. Yeah, you can't recognize... The voice sounds familiar, but you can't quite place where it is. You also see that there are a couple of other of the blue-cloaked people that were doing surveillance. You see them kind of nod before disappearing into the darkness. And the large metallic individual stands there for a bit longer, kind of looking around before growing impatient and with a sound of metal scraping on metal, his right arm kind of folds in on itself and out comes this wicked, long, black blade that he then cuts down one of the support beams before he stomps away.
Fuck out of here. I fucking run, brother.
All right.
I am urchin background feature, like sprinting back to the inn.
Okay. Could you do me a solid? On your way out, roll me a... Are you trying to be stealthy or just run?
Stealthy. Yeah, I'm trying not to make noise.
Okay. I'd say with your kind of half-panicked run,
Oh, hi.
and
Thanks for
then
checking
you're
in. I'm still a
invisible.
piece of garbage.
God damn it, Doom, you interrupted me.
Bro.
That's
I
tiny.
forgot to disable that before D&D.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I'd say with your panic and trying to get away as quickly as possible with the invisibility, flat stealth, please.
Yeah, 15. Could have been a 30.
Okay. What is your armor class again?
16.
16? Okay. Okay. As you're running away, you do make a small amount of noise, and instantly the hooded figure turns towards your direction, and you hear a sound of like pistons and chain rattling, but you don't look behind you as there is a crash as something very heavy impacts into some stone of the buildings that you're trying to squeeze between. And as you're running away, you hear echoing throughout the streets. That's right, kid. Keep running. We'll find you soon. It won't take too long, Jonah. But due to being invisible and with your urchin for getting the heck out of there, you are able to avoid the fight. All right. So
I was jokingly gonna say like what fight was going on, but what the fuck was actually going on?
So quick version: you guys are in the stinkiest.
Actually, I just got the TLDR.
You got the TLDR?
Okay.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, Jonah, you are heading back to the Oily Sardine. Yes? No?
I'm heading back to the inn we're at.
Okay. So we will move over to the rest of the party to try and catch up on the timeline. So Jonah has just left to go on his little thing and has morality in tow. You guys have a bucket of chewy beer and 3 mugs. What you guys up to?
Here, it sounds awful.
It's just, you can't eat the grain, you guys. They just didn't filter it right. It leaves with nutrition, okay?
I'll leave
I
that to
wouldn't.
somebody else.
I honestly, I wouldn't call it beer. I would call it grainy alcohol, but that's me.
Pudding.
No, not pudding. It's not that
chewy.
thick.
It's not that chewy.
I know, it's just really funny.
But if you give it a good stir, it goes from being kind of a dark brown to kind of a milky brown. It's like
There's a non-zero amount of sediment in the.
There is.
What?
It's like a really, really oaty version of Bailey's. Not a Bailey's. Guinness. Guinness is the chewy.
Oh,
one.
that makes Isabel even more mad.
That's
Yeah.
that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why it's the best in the city. If you get a bucket of ale, when you finish it, you also get free breakfast.
It's basically it's basically a meal and a drink in one. You don't need much more. Oh man,
Just awful.
it's
I'm
not
just
great.
saying, it gets the job done. But at the same time, I wouldn't call this beer, especially where I'm from originally. This would be offensive if you offered it to them.
I think if we're settling into our rooms, which, by the way, Doom, we have 3 rooms in this inn.
Okay.
I think we decided to stick with the usual rooming. I think where
Yeah, it's
similar to,
me and you, Clarity, Glebin, Jonah, and Rajesh by himself. I think that's what we agreed on, right?
yeah, similar to the underground city layout.
Meridian?
Meridian,
Oh,
yes.
Meridian.
Oh, Meridian.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Clarity would probably like put her stuff away in her room, and unless she's told anything, I think she might go back downstairs to where all the rowdy compatriots are, and she would probably sit at a table with a book, try to be reading, but of course, if a conversation nearby piques her interest, she'll listen in. She doesn't want to do anything too like outwardly, and she just kind of wants to get to know the culture. I think she is a little worried that as a tiefling, she will stand out a bit. So I think, trying to understand the culture, to be able to meld into the people a bit better, and see if there's any rumors that pique her interest is the goal.
Okay. So, from what you can tell, the general culture is politeness is for those who are attempting to look and sound rich or above the others. Kind of like, I'm better than you because I have more knowledge of bigger words. But aside from that, everyone seems to be pretty much on equal footing as far as society goes. Everyone here is poor. Everyone here lives in the dumps. It's not very nice. And as far as your race goes, there are other tieflings that you've noticed more than, say, other towns. But it's not like, oh, this is where they all ended up. It's like, oh, I saw 5 of them on my way here versus I saw one of them 2 cities ago. So yeah. But aside from that, it's mostly whatever is given is what is received as far as like attitude, politeness. So it's like, if someone's polite to you, you're expected to be polite to them. If someone starts swearing at you, you had better come back with a good swear retort, or else you're gonna be, booed out of the group, kind of a deal.
Mm.
But while you are reading, there is an elderly man in the tavern who spots you and seems to head towards you and sit down as if the individual knows you. Is the seat taken, miss?
No. You're free to sit there.
Excellent, thank you. Oh, after a long day's getting things, it's just nice to be able to sit down and relax. And all of them are Too rowdy for my old bones. May I ask what book you're reading?
It's a book on fairy tales.
Oh, how lovely. Last time I had a book about fairy tales, I was reading it to my grandson in order to get him to behave.
It is nice that they are simple enough to be understood, especially the ones with good morals at the end of the story.
Indeed. Yes, yes. Would you mind would you mind joining me? I tend to enjoy a good game every now and then, as he takes out a old leather scroll, and on it is some checkers.
Fuck.
Insight check.
Roll insight.
I couldn't escape it, could I?
Young?
Gotcha.
Oh, okay, for whatever. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It was a 5.
5. You're taken aback because this is odd, but looking at it, the leather mat that uses the chessboard looks to be handmade, and he's got like bottle caps, corks that have been cut into discs. All of it looks to be scrapped together and handmade. It's not even an even number of squares on the board. And as you get a closer look at him, you can see a couple of horns poking up through the top of his thinning gray hair.
Well, I suppose I could indulge you in a round.
Thank you. He sets out the pieces. After setting the board, he's missing 3 pieces, like the black pieces. There's 2 missing. There's 1 red piece that's missing. I'd say roll me another insight with advantage this time.
Okay.
Team?
There's
What are we doing tonight?
definitely something off about this old man, but it doesn't feel malicious. There's just, like, all the other patrons are giving him this side eye. But it's not a disrespectful, it's more of pity.
If I'm getting this weird sense that something is off, I think I would like to activate my Eldritch Sight. I'm not sure if that if that has like a component or anything, but
Eldritch Sight for seeing in the darkness, or is it the magic?
It's to see magic at will.
Detect magic. Okay. There is no
Yes, detect
magic coming off of him. And that's just to activate. It's an innate casting.
Yeah, it's
There's
just
no
sitting
magic that's coming off of him. If you would like, you could roll a medicine check.
there.
Because I'd say this is during the game.
Can do that. Medicine. Man, this man really wanted to play a game.
Okay, 21. As the game is going on, he stopped calling you Miss or Young Miss. He's
Okay.
gotten more familiar and comfortable, and is calling you Cynthia.
Aww.
Oh.
After the game, he shakily kind of gets back up, gives you a kiss on the forehead, and then leaves. And as he does, you can see that everyone in the inn has gotten a bit more lively again. And the innkeeper hands you puts a fresh baked roll on your table, and it's not like super gross and dirty. Like it's actually nice and well made, and the innkeeper just gives you a thankful nod before heading back to the counter.
You fucking played us.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just some poor dementia-ridden old tiefling. You guys are paranoid ones.
Before he leaves, I would probably ask, sir, who is that man, if you don't mind my asking? It seems he's well regarded, given how quiet the room seemed to have gotten.
It's less on well regarded as more of we try to give him respect. Well, quite a few years ago, his daughter, probably about your age, was lost at sea. He never really recovered after that, and anytime someone comes into the inn who looks even close to her, he'll come on in, and they used to play checkers all the time. But no one has the heart to tell him that his daughter isn't coming back. So we just let him be.
I see. That is a pity. Well, how often does he come in?
Not very often. He usually stays in the alleyway across the street, and his daughter would come in here every time she got back from a voyage to celebrate with her crew. So he comes in every now and then when things are noisy in here. See if she showed up. But it's been 23 years and she's never coming back.
That's really awful.
World's a shithole, but seeing his face when he finds someone who he thinks is his little girl and they play a game of checkers Makes us all kind of remember times weren't so bad. So we haven't tried to stop him.
That's very kind of everybody to do. Well, I don't know how long me and my companions will be here, but I can try and linger around down here
No.
for a bit.
You don't gotta go out of your way for it. And if you want, we can try and, keep him from bothering you since you're new around here. That's fine. But if you humor him, it'll be good for him. Keep him from getting too rowdy. Or whatever.
I will try my best.
Okay. So, while Clarity was playing checkers, Gleb, Madrash, and Isabella, what you guys up to?
Isabella's still trying to defend, like, drinking the alcohol. And she will eat some of the grains.
Disgusting. I mean, honestly, with the state of this place, if they don't stop me, I'd probably just start like brewing a potion on one of the tables or something.
Okay.
Waste an hour with that, or an hour or two with some of that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna bother you, but it's definitely gonna get a lot of eyes looking at you, just kind of like, the hell is he making? I have no idea. Well, now it turned blue. And now it's pink. Does anyone understand what's going on? No.
Yep. Works for me.
Madrashi's just gonna stay in his room for now.
Okay. Alright. So it is about this time where Jonah, you make it into the Oily Sardine Inn after your little excursion.
Morality probably gets back before me.
Oh, yeah. Not by much.
Yeah. I'll just drop invisibility at the door and then walk in.
Okay.
Just like start walking by, hands on the shoulders of the two people closest to me.
You hear Isabella
Gleb,
chewing.
Gleb, you know what? Gleb and Clarity, and he's not going near Isabella, who is chewing. Actually, no, he probably wouldn't care. Hand on Gleb and Isabella's shoulders.
Yeah.
We need to talk.
All right.
Did you get in trouble?
Kind of. People know we're here.
Ah, great. All right. Well, Madrash is upstairs, so we'll talk up there.
All right.
Isabella will go tap on Clary's shoulder and just be like, "Come on, we gotta go upstairs."
Oh, okay.
All of you convening in one of the rooms. It's not the most cramped, even with all five of you in the room, but it's definitely damp and a bit drafty. But there is enough room for all of you, so you're not all literally packed in like sardines.
You gathered us?
Yeah, Jonah, you said they know we're here.
You know, we're here.
Look around a couple places. Drop by my old home, and looks like they know we're in the city, and they're looking for us. Got this mechanical dude posted up on my front doorstep, and he heard me when I was running away. He didn't actually see me, but shot at me.
Mechanical dude, like Chrissy's sister?
Yeah.
I
Pretty
thought they
much.
wanted to. I thought they didn't like the coalitions here. That's a coalition thing.
They don't like corpos, but I mean, they really don't like corpos, but that don't mean they don't buy shit from corpos, steal stuff from them either.
How do you think they figured out we were here so quickly?
I'll activate my Eldritch Sight, to see magic. Maybe they scryed on us.
But
We can't
Only-
be scryed on.
that's
Oh,
only
that's true.
Kayana can do that.
Name dropping still isn't smart.
Maybe
True,
they-
sorry.
Maybe that spell of yours, that dream spell, maybe he was able to figure out where it was coming from. Who knows? Maybe it doesn't look like any of the big guys are around here, so maybe they just wanted to cover their assets.
As you popped up your Eldritch Sight and started looking around the room, Jonah, you notice that there is a sixth person in the room with you, as Mr. King is there, and he's kind of just like trying to get your attention, but not verbally.
Kind of just like glances over in the direction of Mr. King, making eye contact.
Doesn't Clarity also have Eldritch Sight up? Wouldn't she see him as well?
She would not.
Okay.
Oh shit.
As you make eye contact with Mr. King, he gives you a wave. Just kind of a hi, but it like in an obnoxious way.
There is a moment where Jonah's eye kind of looks over for a little second, and then his eye twitches. He looks back at everyone else.
Yeah.
Either way, they have someone set up at my home. And seems to know me. I don't know him. Sounded kind of familiar, I guess.
Well, if Idris could track through the dream spell, that tells us we're on the right track.
Well, I don't know if you can do that. That's a clarity question.
Well, I don't know how
Well-
magic works.
Hey, neither I.
Well, I did cast Nightmare on Hunter for a few nights, and I don't know where he is.
Guess they're keeping their bases covered then.
Yeah.
Well,
Especially
we
if they
did
dug
see. We did see the blue crystal, and the blue crystal is from here. So yeah, it could be an extra safety precaution.
Especially if they bet you would remember where it came from. And they already dug into our past.
Yep.
They just arrived too, so maybe they were sent out in response to Hunter getting teleported away. Might mean that this is actually where it's coming from.
That's my thought process. So what are we gonna do? They're hunting you. I mean, we could try to disguise you a bit better, but how much is that gonna help us?
Well, they know all of you.
Yeah. At this
Valid.
point, all of us would either need to be disguised or something.
I'm pretty inconspicuous, so I can still get around. While you guys stand out like, well, just look at you.
We stand out like sore thumbs.
I mean,
And I can disguise myself with basic clothing and dyes, but that's about it. I'm good at that.
in terms of sneaking, I am able to cast invisibility myself, and I can disguise myself for an hour, but there's not much else aside from that.
My kit would only disguise me so much, but at least it would be for a day or so.
We can pick up some clothes for you guys if you want it.
I mean, I can be anything I need to be, so.
Either way, I have some ideas of taking stock of some stuff, and yeah. Right now, we need to figure out what's going on with this new mayor.
Yeah. Former leader of the Blue Bloods is what that dude said, right? I was
Former
gagging
Blue Blood-
constantly.
Former leader of Blue Bloods is what I said, but yeah.
Oh. I thought that's what that guy said. I was gagging from the smell.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, gonna have to find a way to figure out where she is, what she's doing.
That sounds like step one. And once we figure out what she's doing, what should we do?
I don't know. See if we can get some dirt on her. See if I can, maybe if we can get me and maybe Gleb, one of our sneaky ones, in. Maybe we can get at her books.
Okay. Anyone else have any ideas?
Well,
since everyone else seems to have a at least decently viable way to make themselves inconspicuous, now seems as good a time as ever. I've been thinking, and I did some thinking on the train, and this may seem a little off base, but Madrash is gonna like pull out a scroll from his pocket and like unroll it. Sometimes I don't say what I want to say, so I wrote something down. I've thought about what Saihana said about bringing people to a level where they can fix her mistakes. And in all honesty, that leaves me a bit confused. I feel like an experiment, like my life, my existence, my parents were almost predetermined. That doesn't feel like the natural causes of life. That doesn't feel like freedom. That feels like control from someone else. And I don't know how I feel about that. I wanted to make sure that we made it to the city, but especially with them knowing what each of us look like, Dragonborn are very rare. Crystal, even more so. I've never seen another Crystal Dragonborn. I've only seen a handful of chromatic, and only one or two metallic. But I was thinking about where I could go and think. And I think that it might be best if I stepped away for a bit. I was planning to go north, where my mother is. For how long, I don't know, but I'll be safe. And I'm fairly certain the circle won't challenge my mother. She's well hidden, and she's powerful. And I believe that's enough. Now, considering I didn't want to just leave a note for you guys, I wanted to let you know that almost everything at my disposal is up for grabs. Especially, and Madrash takes out the Incident Fortress, especially this, since I've been carrying this for the group. But I have some healing potions, some scrolls of Revivify, the Staff of Healing, any and everything that I have that you can utilize. I feel like I need to step away just to think, I don't feel like myself. And it's not just about Sahana, it's about this whole thing. Unlike Isabella, I wasn't forced into this. Unlike Jonah, I wasn't traumatized. Unlike Clarity, I wasn't put where I had to defend everything. I set out on a goddamn adventure so I could tell stories to my kids. I'm not a fucking hero.
Well, I disagree with the fact you saying you're not a hero, thinking of Meridian and everything we did there. But
Stubborn.
what?
I said I'll agree I'm stubborn.
But I was wondering how you were processing the news of everything being sped up in terms of evolution.
I feel like a freak. And I have lived my life feeling like an outsider, but I've been confident in my differences. Now, I feel like there's an oil slick under my skin. I feel disgusting.
Well, thanks for telling us this time in person.
You were pretty pissed last time I just left a note, so kind of
yeah.
figured since you can't scry on me this time and know where I'm going.
Well, we couldn't scry on you last time
That's
either.
right. Since I can't make it out of town before you guys catch me.
I'd catch you within 15 minutes.
Jonah would at least. Can you at least message us when you get to your mom's?
I can check in. Well,
And you're sure you'll be safe? That is a long trip.
well, I can blink, blip, slow, and I'm generally really good at talking myself out of a sticky situation.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you that. I'm still saving for what I promised you, okay?
Thank you, Isabella. I
Even if
want you to know that, like, you are doing your best, and I can't imagine what you must feel. But you are a good friend. I hope you don't forget that.
I don't, I'm still trying to first process what I was brought here, especially considering they almost created another Fuelan. And I don't know if the Circle realizes that.
I don't think they care.
Like,
What was that, Jonah?
I think they'd like that.
Yeah.
Well, the only issue is I would want them dead. But I get why you want to leave this time. This time it's... Oh, that was very hard to process what she told us. Let's be honest.
I'm not done processing. That's part of why I think it's best if I step away. I don't. My magic flows off of feelings, and I was always my most powerful when I was confident, and I feel like my confidence was shattered. I feel weaker than I ever have.
You were eerily quiet with Kayana. With she who must not be named.
I was taken aback. I still am.
I don't blame you.
That's why I think while I have the chance, before things get their most dangerous, might be the only chance I have left to go home. Before everything changes. Not just for you, but also for me.
Yeah.
But like I said, even my back and the shirt changes color a few times is for any of you really. It can adjust its size. Don't worry. Even though my shoulders are
No,
broad.
I think you should keep your shirt. Take at least something with you. Don't
I
just.
have plenty of memories, and don't worry. I have plenty of things, and I just wanted to share them in case you needed them. And Madrash is gonna like pull out a scroll case and unlock it. He's gonna pull out 2 scrolls of Revivify, like these. These will be very useful.
I mean, Revivify did help us find out the train had ethereal spiders. That was fun.
There were other things that also could have done that, but yes. I was thinking the general use of keeping you alive, not playing with them.
Well, I was just thinking of the spell itself, how we brought back the guy, and the guy was freaking out over all the spiders he saw, and that tipped us on something was wrong.
Isabella, you might have been a little late to the party, sweetie. We all knew something was wrong.
Look,
When someone died, remember?
it feels like it's been years since that happened, to be honest.
Agreed. But I have 1,000 gold to my name, 1,300 gold to my name. I have food, a ring of water walking, a ring of spell storing. I have the fortress. He pulls up his shirt. I still have this elven chainmail, a ring of protection. My cape lets me teleport. I have a bag of holding, decanter of endless water, wand of magic missile. This apparatus, and he taps the thing on his back. I have some charged and depleted aether crystals. I have the staff. And I have a lot of diamond dust.
Well, personally, you should probably keep your gold so you can afford some train rides. That's just me.
You wouldn't believe the amount of things I can get for free.
I still want you to at least have some money. Okay.
Do you know how much 1 gold is?
$1?
What's $1?
I don't know what $1 is.
A form of currency in my world, it's like $1 can buy you like a can of pop, like 1 drink.
A gold is a commoner's living wages for a year, Isabella.
What the fuck?
Isabella, that entire giant bucket of ale and all the stuff in it cost 3 copper.
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 What's that?
I am holding on me 305 gold pieces. That is more than 100 times the amount of money I have ever held in my life before leaving Greyport.
Okay, so basically this means we're rich as fuck.
Yes,
Got it.
we are aristocratically rich.
Just, it feels so wrong, and I feel so worried. I wish we could have, I don't know. You're so far from home now.
I think a good train ride is nice. The best part, and like I turn my glamour weave like a muted like brown and gray, I can blend in fairly well. I can't really hide what I am, but you know, I could put a hat, helmet, something obscure my face. I could just say I'm a really shiny lizard folk. You wouldn't believe how much practice I've gotten with lying recently.
It's not a good trait.
So, DM wants to interject a little something here. The trip from
Yes.
Madrash would not take very long. He could just get a ship and, like, get on a ship that's heading to Edinburgh, because it's, like, straight north from Greyport.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, hold on, let me just... Hey.
Yeah. I would. It would be a shorter trip for me than it would be for you guys.
Yeah.
That is.
Like,
That's such.
while it would take, about a week or two by train with a few stops, by ship it would take probably less-ish if they got a good wind.
Like 5 or 6 days, maybe.
Yeah.
Depends how fast the ship is, but yeah, like,
That's fair.
yeah, you're probably gonna get a slow ship from
But
Greyport.
also, just like, it'd be safer to travel by boat than it would be on land.
I'm sure Bartholomew will never expect you traveling by ship.
This
My
entire
mother
time, he's
will
just been
straight up
camping in
fuck.
front of the train station. He'll be back eventually. I just know it.
Legitimately, my mother would just fucking swallow him whole. I know he's survived dying a few times. If he met my mother, there's no fucking chance.
Look, I'm more talking about you before you reach your mother. Because as much as it seems annoying that Bartholomew wants to kill you, he's a nice dude.
Isabella, I just wanna preface something. First of all, Madrash, I mean, I told you before. I just fucking read that message.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the Discord ping, and I was like, plot twist, new stepdad. Oh no.
So,
Oh, yeah.
cease. I said it before. You're your own man. If you make a decision, I'll stand by you on it. As for Bartholomew, well, Drash got past him for however long before. I don't know if people have noticed, but Madrash can fucking obliterate people now. I don't.
Yeah, you have gotten a lot stronger.
Honestly, the source of my strength is utilization, but that's also part of like what's, for lack of a better term, stressing me out. I have divine magic. I have arcane magic. I am a force that is unlike most others in this world. people have to study and practice to do what I can do. They have to split their talents. My talent is the same. And it's weird. I'm very weird. But
Yeah.
funny enough, if I keep the Ring of Water walking, even if the ship goes down, I can just walk away.
Okay, I really think you should keep the ring now.
I would. There's other things I can do, but also, I mean, it is up for offer, but yeah.
Well,
I was just
think
saying that was a funny idea of like sleeping on the waves. Honestly, I should try that one day when our lives aren't in danger. Or maybe there is a pond by Mother's. I'll take a nap on the pond.
I'm pretty sure I still have your Ring of Spell storing. I've been meaning to message my dad. I've just been kind of stressed with everything being told.
Yes. What I can do is, because of the Ring of Spell storing's limitations, I could put 2 identifies and ascending on there, so that you could reach out once and identify something twice while I'm gone.
Hmm?
Ideally, I don't want to be gone very long, but I don't know.
Well, I would appreciate that offer. I think there needs to be 9 here, but I get where you're coming from, Adrash.
I could put 5 identifies in it.
I need the one sending. That way my dad doesn't think my mom is crazy.
You
Honest. Oh, I forget about that.
It's rechargeable.
I'm sorry, I forget. I'm still not used to all this magic stuff. I know Jonah says he doesn't understand magic, but Jonah, you're born in a world with it.
This shit works.
Yeah, but you're still born in a world with magic.
He like looks around and then looks out the window. There, do you think there's a lot of magic here? Gestures out to Greyport.
The fact that you guys can deal with the smell with
taking a crap.
Look, the fact that you've dealt with the smell for as long as you have, yes, I think there's some magic involved.
If there was some magic involved, there wouldn't be this bad of a smell. I can tell you right fucking now.
Well, the fact that you're not throwing your up every single day is in itself magic.
You can become nose blind to anything.
You get used to it. It's called adaptation. Either way, let's get back on track.
Yeah,
Yes.
we went off track. Alright. Well, we do need the fortress because that does keep us relatively safe at night. Who could use your healing staff out of all of us?
Give me a second, I will answer that properly.
Good question.
I have it right here.
Yeah, we have it
Bard,
up.
cleric, or druid. Just Gleb.
So,
Gleb, look, you get a new chew toy.
what now?
You could get the staff of healing. You're the only one of us that can use it.
Sam, by the way.
Yeah, you don't know that happened still. You think it's
Sam,
a bag of
yeah.
holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he gonna eat my fucking flask?
Maybe.
He's already ate it.
Bold of you to assume he hasn't already.
He actually doesn't have a bag of holding. Everything we've ever given
I
him to
am
put his
falling.
vagabonding, everything we've given him,
Oh.
he's just eaten. We're never getting it back.
You just never asked for it. Why did you?
That's the best way to quit drinking alcohol. Giving it to someone who will eat it.
No, that's a horrible idea.
That's a that's a bad one.
I quit alcoholism by forcing my friend to become an alcoholic.
Hell
No,
yeah.
he
Become an
eats it so you
alcohol.
can't drink it.
It's full of alcohol.
Forever.
I forget that. All right.
It is a flask filled with a pint of whiskey. Anyway,
Decanter of endless booze.
Oh no.
all right.
Uh,
Is there anything you need before you go?
Not specifically. I, of course, want to wish you well. I want to help, but I don't know how I can in this moment. I think that the goods that I have on me are all I have really to offer. And other than a few parting words, I'm not sure what else I can offer.
all I need is the promise that you'll message us when you get to your mom. I don't know why I said aunt. Mom.
Can
You
you
stepdad.
stop playing with my sheet while I'm doing shit, Obo?
No, I'm looking. I'm sorry.
Fucking.
I'll stop.
No, you can look now. I minimized it for me. Those I put in the chat. I forgot to switch to Madrash again, as I always do. But those are
You're
all the
fine.
items Madrash has on him that you guys could use and utilize. And Jonah,
Yeah.
I would like to give you a hug.
Here's a moment. A moment goes by. All right.
Darn, I was hoping you'd be like, no. That would have been so funny.
No.
Oh, and I forgot. Uncommon Glamour Weave, but that's literally the shirt on his back.
We're not taking your shirt.
It's a really fucking good shirt. I'm just saying.
We're not taking your fucking shirt.
You need something. You need to wear it.
I still have spider silk undergarments.
I
God.
forgot we got those.
You have a spider silk shirt.
Yeah, spider silk shirt and underwear.
Damn.
We got that.
You wouldn't know this, but on my butt cheeks it says "I eat princesses."
I could have lived my life happy without that.
Without knowing that, yep.
Same.
Clarity's probably the only one who would know that's there. Unfortunately, Clarity canonically would know. Gleb would have grazed over it. I'm going to hug Jonah and like just before I let go, I'm just gonna like very quietly. I'm not trying to hide this from the group. It's just like low and like to Jonah. I'm gonna say, I hope you can trust yourself more soon, my friend. I'm proud of you. And I'm sorry that I can't help you right now, as I am.
Life is life. Shit'll happen. Can't promise you anything. Take care, MD.
I like that, thank you.
You better. Took a while to come up with.
If you need to find me, the city is called Diamondback. There shouldn't be any need, but
I suppose I should ask before we end up having to go there. If we have to go, is your mother no? Or would it be weird for us to show up and say, hey, we're looking for a fucking dragon?
My mother... I will show my mother what you all look like. So if you show up... if you meet an exceptionally beautiful woman in a dress made of crystals, that's my mother. She likes to look human-esque. It helps her get dates. People don't really want to go on a date with a dragon, typically. Those adventurous enough usually don't stand up to the challenge.
Looks at Clarity.
Why are you looking at me like that?
No, not in character. Not in character.
Looks at Amumu. Wait a minute, what?
Looks at Amumu.
Hold on.
Star shoveling a pastry in her mouth, just like sits up, like, wait, what?
Clarity's like, she doesn't want me, guys. She wants morality.
No, no, she wants you.
She only wants me for my kids.
Jesus Christ. I can help you till the sun goes down. Feel free to send as many messages as you would like this evening. Any of you. In the morning when I leave, I'll put 5 identifies on the ring of spell storing, and that way you can at least keep track of a few things.
Thank you, Madresh. And I know you're giving us stuff and you probably don't want this, but she's going to hand you a rubber duck.
Oh my fucking god.
Madrash is like gonna take it and then look her down the eye and be like, "Is this cursed?"
No, I have regular.
Yeah,
I got rid of the cursed one. I left the cursed one.
Full fucking send. Madrash put it in his left hand and was like making sure before he tried to take it out with his other hand. He's gonna put it in his belt holding.
I left the cursed one in the fucking tunnels. Okay. No, I just want you to have a rubber duck because I give it to people I want to at least remember me.
I don't think I could forget you, even with that trauma. You remember?
Can I give you a hug? I know, but can I give you a hug?
Madrash is just gonna pick you up.
She hugs right back.
Reminder, Madrash is like fucking nearly 10 feet tall. He's a big guy.
Isabella's 6 foot tall. She doesn't care.
You just got uppies for like the first time ever, props.
Not uppies.
Since she was a child, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I will the only thing I will need before I depart in the morning will be I have 10 golds worth of incense, and I need to resummon Hugh. If you could help with that, Clarity.
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you so much.
Stated before, I'm not happy about this, I understand, but I will bite my tongue and hold out my wrath until you return to us. Or we're dead. Whatever happens first.
Hopefully he returns to us. Let's not think about us dying.
Stay not your tongue and let whatever you need to be said.
No, it wouldn't be appropriate.
That's never stopped me, has it?
And look at how much trouble it's gotten you into.
You could stand to be a little more troublesome, Clarity. Earnestly, I welcome it.
I mean, Clarity, wouldn't some clarification on how you feel about this situation be welcome? I'm sorry.
What were you asking?
Basically, for Clarity to clarify how she feels about the situation.
He wants you to say how you're feeling.
How does this make you feel?
No, it's probably best I hold my tongue. Genuinely. But I will wish you good luck on your trip, and I guess tell your mother we all say hi. Clarity is very awkward with
And that we're sending you away with love and hope that you come back.
Knowing my own self, I'll be back before you know it.
Good.
just stay safe, especially with that mark on your shoulder.
Thankfully, my suit covers it. But the advice is taken.
That's what my mom always told me. Cover up.
Madrashi's just gonna like he's trying to find something to say, and he's just gonna look down and smile. Yes, I certainly will. I will come back. I will. I say that as much for your benefit as for my own.
So
Yes.
let's not say goodbye. Let's say see you soon.
Interesting. When I pass through Edinburgh, I will. What's the word? I will have. I'll see about getting a few of those black mirrors and have them sent to Bucky's. Billy's. Fuck.
Yeah, you can blame Jonah for that.
I know. I know who I can blame. It is a slip of the tongue that I am unfortunately unwilling participant in this time.
I have been ever since Jonah started calling him Bucky.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
His name is
Name
Billy.
No, it's not.
I will miss
Uh,
this.
I would appreciate getting some of these black mirrors. That way we can talk without you wasting some of your magic.
My magic doesn't get wasted. It gets used and utilized. It's never a waste.
I know, and I appreciate that.
Good. Then if you know, you won't call talking to you a waste again.
I won't.
Then I guess it's time I retire for the evening. I will collect anything that is not claimed and take it with me.
I got a looting session. Here we go. Who wants what?
Right?
Auction off here.
Well, first I'm gonna use the ring to call my dad. That way, that's done.
That just to keep things clerically well above table. I'll read off the list. People say I want. Ring of Water Walking. Anyone? Ring of Spell Storing.
Isabella will take it.
Okay. Scrolls of Revivify.
I
Who wants those?
forgot.
Oh, Madrash was 100% going to hand those to Clarity.
Who wants to hold the Instant Fortress?
I'm going to hand it to Jonah.
Okay. Jonah
Now you
has
can't
that
go off
now.
on your own.
Fuck.
Well.
Elven Chain. Elven Chain is +1 chain shirt with that allows you to wear it even if you don't have proficiency.
I can't wear armor.
What do you mean you can't wear armor?
What's your armor class right now?
19.
Holy fuck. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Ring of Protection.
Let's see.
Who's our squishiest person?
Jonah.
I'm fully attuned.
Yeah, he's fully attuned.
I am also fully attuned.
Yeah.
I think we all are right now.
We are.
It's all
Okay,
just like options.
Cape of Montbank. It's a cloak that lets you teleport.
Dimension door.
I believe that's
Dimension door, no attunement.
it's no attunement?
No
It is no attunement. The only attunement items Madrash has are the Ring of Spell Storing, the Ring of Protection, and the Mizium Apparatus, and the Staff of Healing.
I'm
Elven
attuned to
Chain, what armor is it?
13 plus dex to a max of 2, but it has a plus.
What type of armor? Like, is it light, medium?
It's medium, but you can wear it even if you're not proficient.
Okay, well, No. Good.
Yeah. Madrash has no armor proficiencies. It's the only armor Madrash can wear.
Mm-hmm.
It puts
I
me
lose-
from 11 to 15. It's crazy.
I lose my unarmored defense if I put it on.
Yeah, but is it higher or not?
I don't think it can. I
Lose your
think it won't beat
advantage.
me to 19.
What
Oh.
is
Hold on.
what is your con modifier?
5.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not wearing my cloak of protection anymore. I can take the Cape of Montbank.
Okay.
That's
Oh
good.
wait, no, I am. It's because I don't have my barrier tattoo anymore. Yeah.
Well, it's not
Okay, hold on.
attunement, but the cape is an attunement, so that would still be.
Yeah, but it's 2 capes.
It's
kind of
yeah.
weird.
I can't wear a cloak of protection and a Cape of Montbank at the same time.
It's slot priority. You get to
What?
pick one.
Ring of protection
can-
is the same thing as cloak of
Yes.
protection, right? Okay, I'll take the ring of protection then and the Cape of Montbank. I'll just swap
Okay.
over.
All right.
Increases your AC by 1.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing as the cloak of protection, so it stays
Yeah.
the same. Bag of holding.
Who doesn't have one?
I don't.
Neither does Isabella, but she doesn't care.
Okay, I'll take the bag of holding for my ungodly amount of shit that I just carry around with me.
You can't
take
endless
that-
water.
Isabella will grab it. That way we all have water constantly.
Wand of magic missile.
Wants to go pew 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 with the wand of magic missile.
Picks up the one of magic missiles, but he's holding it upside down.
Jonah!
What? It's a stick.
Other-
I don't-
Other way.
What? He flips
I'm
it over.
surprised Isabella knows.
I have watched movies where people hold wands. I know how to hold a wand.
Somebody else should hold this. Puts it down.
Isabella will grab it. Just be like, Jesus.
Gleb
Uh,
has utilized it a couple times already. If Gleb
Do you
would
want
like
it, Gleb?
Yeah, I mean, if nobody else wants to grab it, why not?
Isabella will hand it to you.
Greater healing potion.
Yeah, greater healing.
It is from that vending machine.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, fuck
mean,
it, I'll
there's-
take it. There we go.
All right.
I
If
fear
any-
no consequence.
I mean, if anything, we could use it as like a slip it into someone's drink and hope that they get the consequence.
There's too many benefits. Don't do that.
Okay.
As a sorcerer, don't do that.
Understood.
Museum apparatus.
Don't want me to have that.
I think the only person who can use the museum apparatus would be Clarity.
It is, in fact, only clarity.
Well, actually, I think I could. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
a-
Oh, you're a warlock
right.
too. You are a warlock too.
You don't
Didn't
want
you?
that. You
More
don't
things
want-
in your head.
Didn't you
Oh,
say
fuck.
that thing talks to you, though, Adrash?
Yeah, it's just an old crazy wizard. He just wants me to do homework.
Maybe you
Who
just keep
wants
that
the
one.
old crazy wizard?
Maybe you just keep that one.
It only
Get-
talks to you
get
when
a
you
better
use
bond
it.
with him.
You want to bond
That's-
with him?
No, I'm
Like-
saying maybe he just keeps it and you can get a better bond with him. Maybe, he won't accidentally cast the wrong spells. as
You
much.
should probably hold on to that.
All right.
Has someone to bond with, like I'm trying to bond with my sword.
I have 4 charged ether crystals and 1 depleted ether crystal.
I do want to take one of those crystals. I want to try something.
All
I
right.
don't want to touch
Here's
them.
Here's the charged
Eats
ether
the
crystal.
crystal. Oh,
Oh
no.
my god.
No,
Dude,
Isabella
Gleb
will
would just
take.
Gleb would shoot up a level.
Isabella will legitimately take out her phone and put like the crystal in the charging port to see if anything happens. That's her. That's what she wanted to try.
Okay. It's about the size of a 2-liter bottle, so you're just holding a 2-liter to your phone. It's more
I
like you
don't
set
have a
your phone on the
case.
crystal.
She does that. She's like, I just want to
Yeah.
try. See.
All right, I've got a depleted ether crystal, and I've got the staff of healing.
Well, who can? We already established Gleb's the only one that can really use the staff of healing.
Yep.
Would you like to use it, Gleb?
Why not?
All right. Staff of healing. And I've got 600 gold worth of diamond dust and 1,300 gold.
I ain't touching your gold, Midrash.
You can just throw
What is
the
diamond dust used for
aether
again?
crystals into the bag of holding that Jonah has. You can just hold on to those.
It's enough diamond dust for, I believe, 2 castings of Revivify.
And also restorations.
And
Oh,
restorations.
okay.
Oh,
And
speaking
the diamond
of...
dust could be used for revivify.
Just revivify, not the other ones.
Yeah. Also, Isabella,
Well, there's
do you want me to
Ray's
return your
Ray's
memories?
dead also.
Yeah. Well, I got them back, but what about it?
Do you want me to give you your memories back before I leave?
I already have them
All
returned.
memories back from Kaihana.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Jonah
hence me wanting to kill Ygritte straight away.
Question for the
Obo.
group. Oh,
Yes.
are we
I was
good
gonna
to end
ask.
the recording here?
Okay.
Well,
I was
I was
asking
gonna ask you a
Ari.
question before you do
yep.
that.
What's up?
What is the chances? What would Midrash roll to see if he thinks the fucking sword that's talking to Isabella is cursed? Legitimately, name a skill.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm good at religion.
It just
I'm not
talks
so
to
good
me.
at Arcana, but you know, I could roll insight, religion, Arcana.
Let's go with
Those are religion.
Arcana.
Insight?
That kind of makes
Okay.
sense.
Hey, Vulgar only talks to me, Midrash. It's fine.
Oh, well, I'll be damned. 17. I have a +0, so, like, flat 17. Let's fucking go.
There is a chance it could be cursed, because not all talking magic items are cursed, but it's
But ones that
plausible.
ask for blood probably are.
It never asks for blood. It just asks for me to kill things.
Okay, you're really not selling anything, Hikari, except
Oh,
that-
Hikari knows.
Okay.
I know that.
All right. Additionally, I'd like to try something, Isabel, if I could.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to cast Remove Curse on Isabella.
Oh.
Okay. Should be able to unattune. I don't remember if it forcibly unattunes.
Well, I can't unattune to it because it's stuck with me, so I think I would just forcibly unattune it.
Yeah, it breaks your attunement with the cursed object.
Okay. Then I need to double check what Fulgur does when you break attunement.
Oh, God. She dies.
Well, she doesn't break attunement. I broke the attunement.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
she's
something
leaving.
still happens.
Yeah.
Into just a dude. He just morphs into a guy named Jerry.
Jerry, the junk drawer.
I just realized that reference Hikari made for fucking date everything.
No,
Too long.
there are no issues to breaking the curse and breaking attunement.
Huh.
Jesus Christ, Obo.
Did not expect that.
So it was cursed. Crazy.
Hmm.
Okay, well,
I do feel lighter. Also, I told you it was cursed.
you know, when you said it wanted you to kill things, I figured now was as good a time as any to test that theory.
Man, but it was really cool.
Reattune to it if you like. It's not my brain that's getting into, it's yours. You can still attune to it. I'm just... Now you can use your other weapons again. And if you don't want to, by all means, Demon Sword.
I'll have to think on that. But thank you, Madras.
In telepathically, Madrash is gonna send Claire a message. I'm gonna send you something in Mumu.
Okay.
Yeah, and from there I'm good. Don't everyone jump in at once.
Oh, I don't know what else to say, Madras. I'm gonna miss you. Thank you for everything you've done.
We're 20 minutes over the recording typically, so like you don't have to say anything.
I know.
Like, hey, can we end session? Is what Obo tried to ask like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, because we're still
I'm good with
recording.
ending.
Because we're still recording.
Yeah,
I think
John
it's
I'm good
will-
with
too
ending.
relevant. I think it's too
Okay.
relevant to the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John will say only one more thing before end of set. Okay. Well, you can tell me no.
I'm just holding my finger over the button. I'm waiting.
All right, go, Jonah, go.
No, he's just gonna lean over. Actually, he's probably gonna hit you with the message cantrip and just be like, "You don't need to worry about them. I'll do my best to keep them safe." And then I'll leave. Also, if nobody wants his gold, I'll take it.
And that's
That
where we
was
end the
basically-
session.